halfway mark. We're now closer to Christmas than we are to last Christmas. What are you doing?
I gave Santa that information.
Yeah.
Santa gives it to a security guard. Security guards for him come around my truck right now and said, if I got a problem around here, bring my complaint to security, not to Santa.
Oh, okay.
And put me on blast about who's here and what's going on.
Yeah.
In front of it. So now so now I got to watch my back because of these guys being idiots.
So, question for you, and this is something that I had a conversation with on live stream one night. At what point does somebody pay the price for their actions? And as a second part, what does a child that commits a wrong, how long does that child then as an adult pay for it through their adult life?
Oh, I don't know. That's I think between the court system and your case.
Right.
You know, if you're listed as a level 3 sex offender, you have obviously conditions to go by, and it says he's not to be around children. I'm only reading what these guys give me. Right. I give it to Santa, and then all of a sudden, nobody wanted to give it to Santa. I'll give it to Santa. Give it to Santa. So it's like
right.
I'm the snitch now.
I still haven't confirmed all the information, but what little bit of information I did get, this is something that happened when they were a child.
I got no idea. I only watched the video and just try to protect the children.
But remember, the people who make those videos, their goal is to put an end or a stop to this. Their deception, their level of deception is much greater.
Right.
So, everybody has a past, right?
Right.
And crimes against children is something very different.
Very
and I know
different.
Everybody has their opinions
Very
about
different.
that, but at what point, like the question I posed one night to everybody was, okay, does that mean those people then get a scarlet letter that they wear the rest of their lives, or can some people want us to believe that the criminal justice system is too crazy and continuing to bombard people for their criminal actions doesn't help. That was one of the things that Trump did, was he tried to help people who have served their time become members of society, productive members of society again, right? And that was part of that criminal reform, and making it so that it wasn't as difficult for people coming out of incarceration to be able to find jobs, right? So you've got that, but I know my beliefs about people who do things to children, but the question that I had posed was, how long do they wear that? How long do they,
I think you can always subpoena the court to modify things. So if you went and did therapy and had a therapist sign you off and say, hey, this guy's done this, and this, can we...
Even though that criminal record's still out there and anybody can go and look at it, nothing really ever gets expunged, apparently, in the federal system.
See, I don't know. I'm not... I don't know.
Is what I'm hearing, because somebody had a problem with that recently. But it's.
No, I say I just forward the information, just text it over to the sheriff's department, let them figure out if you're supposed to be here or not.
Some people in the chat seem to think that people who commit certain crimes should be expelled to an island. It seems like, and left to rot.
All right, I'm a new believer.
Yeah.
And the reason it took me so long to believe is just like right now. If I was to sit here to question how you could murder, rape, and do all of this stuff here, go to jail, pick up a Bible, and be saved. What?
Right.
What? But I guess that's between God and that person. But to me, it's like, what? It don't make no sense.
Right.
It don't.
Yeah.
It's scary. That's the stuff that makes me run.
Right.
And I ain't running nowhere now. I got something inside of me I never had before.
You know, we all hopefully stand up for the right side of things and do things.
Well, hey, they're all worried about that. They're all worried about the sex offender. There's all these children here. I take it to Santa, and then he comes back. Then they come back with 4 of their security guards that walk around the tents around here and creep around every night. You know, no, it's creeper security. We creep while you sleep. We already got a model for them. Everybody knows. They've scared women out of here.
Yeah.
You know? And you think that they're above the law coming over there to my truck, four deep, saying, you want to talk to me? If you want to talk to me, we have a one-on-one conversation. What you did is throw me under the bus as the snitch. So you know what? That's fine. I'll be that snitch. So let me finish my job. Let's get the sheriff's department and let's go research and find out if he's supposed to be here or not. Let them do it.
Because you brought something up to me that I hadn't seen until you showed it to me. And it's interesting.
Very interesting.
You know, I know it's also very one-sided coming from the person that it came from. And it's a little whiny. And it doesn't give all the details. So
no, and he calls out Bandit too as a sex offender. And I don't know if that's true or not or what have you.
It's documented.
But okay, well, you know what? That's between them and the system. Right. But if you are a level 3 registered, don't supposed to be there, don't be there.
That is absolutely true.
It's that simple.
Right. If that's the rule, then that's the rule.
It's not fair on everybody else.
No, it's not. No matter what the circumstances are, if the documentation says that you are not supposed to be someplace under the stipulation of what's happened in the past, then you don't belong there.
That's right. I mean, it's that easy.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It doesn't matter what the movement is and what's going on. It's the rules are the rules.
You know, I'm pretty tight as I think.
But here's the thing, though. Have we verified that information?
No,
100%.
No. Now I'm not
Will
accusing.
You send it to me, please?
I did.
Did you? Okay.
I hope I didn't send it to that phone.
You might have. You got to send it to the 323 number. Did you send it to the call-in number?
No, I just got both your numbers.
When you fail to understand the victims of abusers serve a life sentence, absolutely, I do get that, especially sexual abuse. It changes who you are. Zero tolerance or forgiveness for anyone who commits crimes against children. And Nancy, you're absolutely correct. And that's understandable.
Sense, isn't it? I mean,
I just, we there's a goalpost, right? And I don't know all the facts in this case, so I'm trying to figure that out. And but
send it to which one?
It basically comes down to this: if you're not supposed to be someplace under the provisions,
the conditions
that have been set for you, then you face those consequences, and you have to live with that. So that's right. Keep smiling. We have murderers running the street. Where how does somebody show that they've reformed? How does I don't know the answer to that question. So you have to follow the rules, absolutely. So that's right.
Security, come tell them. Come tell us Mickey Mouse security, you guys are fools. You got us locked in here at night because you're scared. And if Antifa did show up, they wouldn't even know what to do. They would run like 4 little girls. Oh, I wish they would show up. Yeah, right. Right. Okay, there I sent it to the other one now. So.
Awesome. Thank you.
And, you know.
I hear you. Look, here's the thing.
I don't know what his conditions are.
Yeah, no.
All I know is there's parents over here that are concerned that don't want to take it to Santa, so I take it to him and get thrown under the bus.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, that's how it goes to the. There's 2 of them. You have to look it up on YouTube.
Yeah. No, we'll do the research. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
But you know, you should be able to express your concerns about something to whoever you need to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh,
Without trying to come over there and like,
right.
you know.
Who's in charge of security?
Raptor.
Okay. I'll ask.
Yeah, I got some other stuff. I'd see you out, but I don't want to. I gotta watch what I say. But people talk about people. You have leadership talking about people, and you come back and confront them, and then they deny it when it was your own ears and eyes that we had this conversation, and then you say, "Oh, it was somebody else that I was talking about," and then that other person shows up, and you come up and ask them, "What is up? This is your story, not mine. Not my story." All this stuff going around in this camp, I could walk around and just see what everybody, you know what, that ain't my battle. That ain't my battle. You know?
Yeah.
It'd be real funny if a viewer called the police and said, "Hey." There's his name and everything.
Yeah, but it's the source. The source of where that comes from, I think, offends people as well. Do you understand that? You know what I'm talking about?
Coming from that source.
Coming from that particular source. It's not a credible source. The information is something that needs to be looked at.
Right.
And I think when you're showing somebody that, it loses a lot of credibility because we've seen how that person isn't really solid in what they say and do. They have an agenda to push something. That could be what the upset is what I'm saying.
They want to just cause more division. You know?
Sure.
You know,
that is
the elites
that is
on that
source.
side and
Yes.
the peasants over here, and I wouldn't trade sides with them for nothing.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse security, I mean,
Here. That's the whole report. So.
I just saw those tattoos, right?
Yeah, that's it.
It ain't my battle, man. I'll just try to protect the child. I'll just try to protect the child. You know? Yeah, go to rehabilitation. Go do your stuff, man. Make yourself legal. It's like when you lose your driver's license, you go through a process till you get it back, and then you can drive again. Do the process.
Get to the bottom of it. Anyway.
Pissed me off, but they didn't ruin my night.
See you, Just Josie. No, it's not the same person. Somebody else. There's obviously things going on here in camp. We'll find out what's going on. It's fascinating. It's interesting to watch. Well, I was looking because he came to me about this when I first got here and said, "Look, this is what's going on. This is who showed up today." So while I had the camera going on the meeting, I was doing some research and checking in to see what's going on. So yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it. Again, check and see what's going on before we start discussing things we don't have all the details on. So Keeper says, thank you for everything that you do. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Keeper, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you and all the support. Thank you. Time to drain the swamp, Kerfuffle